Good. What if I'm running late or I get there, I can't see the sign? What do I do?
If you're running late or having trouble finding the group, our organizers, including myself, do send out our contact information prior to the event. So when they send that information out, please, please, please don't delete that email. I also list my contact information on the event page itself, so you can call or text me saying that you're running late or you're in the parking lot or your car is having trouble or what have you, and I'll make a note of that. But as long as you contact me while we're in line before we go inside and sit down, we'll be sure to save you a seat. If you don't contact me, and with being Harry Potter's opening weekend, if I don't hear from you, you say, hey, I'm here, no, the seats are taken, we can't do nothing for you, sorry. So it's up to you as a new member to contact us and let us know, that you're on your way.
What are some other benefits to joining the group?
First benefit of all, true story, I have in our About Us page the importance of getting to our events on time and meeting and vibing with group members. The people who have gotten employment contacts, the people who made business contacts. One couple is actually even dating. They're single, and then eventually through coming to our events and other events, they became a couple. So that was a real nice thing to see. The fact that these people, came together. And not just that, it's just the atmosphere, the good times, We'll quote our favorite lines from a movie. Just last week when we saw Hangover in Burbank, we had this big knockdown, drag-out, playful argument because I like Fantastic Four and the other people didn't, and so everybody claimed me and someone else would like one movie, and I'll say that movie was trashy, and I'll claim them too. And so, and it's all in good nature, it's all in love, We all have different tastes, we all have different flows and what we like, and you don't need to have a high movie IQ to be on the level of really being, you could genuinely come in here, just checking out a movie, being a movie fan for maybe 6 months or so, and we will make sure with our vibe and atmosphere that we have a place for you in our discussions and in our environment.
I noticed you didn't have Jonas Brothers listed on this calendar. If I want to see that, can I make suggestions to organizers?
Yeah, by far, you can make a suggestion for movies that you want to see. In fact, one of our most successful group events happened because people wanted to see U2 3D. Me, not being a U2 fan, I wasn't thinking about that movie at all, but I got a couple of suggestions, and people talked to me at some events and talked about how good it was, so I put one on the calendar. And we saw it at AFC Universal City Walk in the big, ginormous IMAX theater. And we ended up having the most spectacular time with that because I was willing to step outside of my own box and take a member suggestion, and we got that movie up. And the person who made the suggestions was going through a specific period in their lives where it was not so hot for them. But they said that going to that event that we hosted for them, and we posted, ended up making them feel just so much at ease and so much better about their situation, and they just needed to get away and they needed that moment. So if you want to see Jonas Brothers, and if you're going to bring some teenagers with you to go see it, I'm sure one of our team members will be more than happy to get Jonas Brothers up on the calendar. But if we do it, you got to go. That's just the main thing.
Can you describe like a typical SCMF experience? Like how many people show up? What are they like? Since I'm a new member, what can I expect?
You'll get to the theater. If it's a Saturday night movie, usually I'm in line around 6 o'clock, hustling through traffic and try to get in and get my ticket and get everything situated. Most of the time, there may be 1 or 2 people ahead of me, and they're looking for a sign, and once they see me with the sign, it's a big sigh of relief that they're in the right place and they're meeting the right guy. And we shake hands, we say, hey, how you doing? And once we get to chatting and discussing about, once again, the movie that we're going to see and other movies that we've seen, other members come in and they join the discussion. And we'll start off with maybe 1 or 2 people, and then we'll end up being around maybe 8, 9, 10, or 11 on a fun night for a really fun movie. And we head off to the theater, usually about 30 minutes before the show starts. Everybody's getting their popcorn in line, and I'm usually cracking jokes and, with the folks in line. And my big thing is community popcorn, meaning that if you buy a box of popcorn, you got to share it with the rest of the group. It's not really a rule, it's just a fun thing that I do, And so we check out the movie, and I'm doing two things actually when I'm organizing. I'm watching the movie and I'm watching my people at the same time. Like when we saw The Hangover, I'm laughing at the screen and I'm periodically just checking at my SCMF members to see if they're laughing and clapping and having fun and enjoying themselves, because that's going to be the barometer to me that lets me know if my function, if the thing is going to be a success. And if you are laughing, if you are clapping, if you are elbowing the person next to you and they're elbowing you back because you connected on some line and some movie, or even in the drama, you're passing each other Kleenex and wiping each other's faces down, or what have you. And at the end of that event, everybody's just so amped and ready to hang out and just discuss at coffee, dessert, or late dinner, and you stick around, that's it. So,
You think that covers everything?
yeah.
Okay. And that's a wrap.
Okay, that's a wrap.